Today in the kitchen, we're unboxing the Ninja Swirl by Creamy. We ordered this when Ninja dropped this and we just had it delivered to the house. We had been looking at the Ninja Creamy for a while and then Ninja dropped this in February, and so we decided to get the Ninja Swirl because you get the Creamy and the Swirl all in one. With the Ninja Swirl by Creamy, you can turn almost anything into ice cream, soft serve, and more. You just freeze it, spin it, load it, and then swirl. You can customize your flavors and control your ingredients. This is especially important to us because we eat gluten-free and we can customize our ice creams. So many of the ice creams on the market we cannot have because they have gluten in them. So this is going to be a game changer for us in ice cream. Now I'm going to go ahead and open the box. First thing you see when you open the box is the instruction manuals, the quick start guide, the owner's guide, and an inspiration guide with recipes. And then you just pull the unit out and it's all attached and together. There's nothing really to put together. And then there's a box and it includes the swirl pints and the storage lids and then also the lid to use for when you dispense the swirl. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. And this is the swirl pint. And this is made of hard plastic. And the lid seems to be pretty secure on there, so when you have the ice cream in it, it would hold up to that. And then it has the little spout for the swirl to come out. And then also in the box it has another lid to put onto the pint for when you're doing the swirl. So it has the sticker that says use second to dispense, and then your second pint is also in this box. And then that's all that comes in that box. And then on the unit itself, it has the plastic over it. I'm going to remove that. And then it has a whole bunch of stickers on there telling you the directions and what to do. So there's a sticker on the lever and it says pull to swirl. It's kind of like a slot machine. And then on top it says first scan to get started. That just takes you to a whole bunch of recipes. And there's a button on the left, you push that and it will unlock the outer bowl and then pull that out. And then when making the ice cream, you would use this first to process the ice cream. So I'm going to go ahead and take that sticker off. On this lid, you just push the button and it unlocks it on the side, and then we're going to unbox the paddle. And so I'm just going to remove that from the plastic and the cardboard and get the paddle out. And there's convenient instructions on the paddle installation on the cardboard. So I removed the paddle and this is what it looks like, and it's gonna go into the lid. On top of the lid, there is a lever to lock and unlock, so you're gonna push that all the way to the unlock. And as you can see, it has those teeth that would grip onto the paddle, and then you just unlock and then release the lever on the other side, and then it will lock in the paddle. Now the paddle is assembled, and then whenever you put this into the machine, a rod will go down into that and push the paddle and it will cream the ice cream. We've already installed that, so I'm just going to remove the sticker. And then you just slide this outer bowl right onto the base, and then once it's onto the base, you're going to push it to the right and it raises a platform until you hear a click. When you hear that click, you know it's secure and it's ready to cream. And then we've already scanned, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this sticker. And then underneath the sticker, you have your power button and then all your one-touch programs. And then we have a drip tray. And I'm gonna unpackage that. And then that just slides right in and locks under the unit. And then in these package of guides, you have, it's a quick start guide and it gives you helpful tips and program overview, assembly and cleaning and disassembly and troubleshooting and all those kinds of things in this pamphlet. In the next pamphlet, you have a Get Started with Soft Serve, and it's a super easy recipe, and it gives you the ingredients for the vanilla soft serve. It also gives you ideas of picking a flavor, adding to the vanilla. The next pamphlet is the owner's guide, and it gives you all the important safety instructions. And then the last one is 30 plus delicious recipes, and it's a recipe book where it gives you ideas on different things that you can make, and it also tells you how to clean and disassemble your creamy. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the sticker from the lid that you would use second when you're using the swirl. This is the pint. I'm going to go ahead and remove that lid. And the first step would be to create the ice cream from a recipe, freeze the mixture in the pint for at least 24 hours, and then when we're ready to make the ice cream, we would push the button and to unlock the outer bowl, and then pull that out and remove that lid. And you're going to remove that lid by clicking the lock button and pulling it to the right. And then in this outer bowl, you would insert the pint and then put the lid back on, turning it to the left to lock it into place. And then slide it onto the base and then turn it to the right, and then it's ready to process. And then from here, you would push the power button and then the soft serve or scoop, depending on what you were making and what the recipe called for. Once that was done processing, push the lock button, turn it to the left, remove it from the base, and then you're going to unlock the lid and then remove the pint. If you were doing the scoop, then it would be ready to be served and you could just scoop it out. If you're doing the soft serve, then you're going to add the dispensing lid and you're going to lock that in onto the pint. And then on the pint, there's a blue, and you would match that blue marker to the blue on the unit, line those up, and then turn it to the right. And then once that's secure on there, the ice cream is closed, and then you would move it to the right and it would open it so that it could be able to dispense down from the creamy when you pull onto the lever. So you pull onto the lever and then it will come out as soft serve. And then you also have your drip pan at the bottom so that it would catch anything if anything dripped. Once you were done, then you would push it back to close. You would push the retract button, but we didn't actually serve anything, so we're going to push the press to release and then turn it to the left and remove the container. Then if we had dispensed the ice cream, we would need to remove this nozzle and clean that out before refreezing if we had any leftover ice cream, because you don't want it to get frozen into those crevices. And you would also want to make sure that it was on close and not open, and that it wouldn't be leaking if you went in and refroze it, and it would not be stuck into those crevices. So now that we've unboxed everything, we're ready to make some recipes and make some ice cream. I'm going to wash everything up and we'll be making some ice cream real soon. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video of the Ninja Swirl by Creamy, and let us know what kind of ice creams are your favorites. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time in the kitchen.